Welcome to another episode of Explained by AI.
You're looking into data architectures, right?
Yeah, trying to figure out the right path for your needs.
It can feel overwhelming.
Definitely a lot of buzzwords flying around.
Data lakes and
Data warehouses.
data mesh.
We're going to dive into the core types of data architecture
You will.
and what makes them tick,
So by the end, you'll have a clearer picture.
of which direction to explore for your data journey.
Let's imagine like a medium-sized online clothing retailer
Okay?
handling website traffic, customer orders inventory.
Marketing
There's
campaigns.
a lot of data points.
Where do they even begin storing this information?
A robust database is the foundation
Yeah.
of any data architecture.
So think of it as like the building blocks of your data world.
As the clothing retailer grows, their data needs become more complex.
Of course.
They want to analyze customer behavior, personalize recommendations, and even predict future trends.
Yeah.
That humble database might struggle to keep up. With the increasing volume and the demand for in-depth analysis.
So it's like trying to fit an entire wardrobe into a tiny suitcase.
Exactly. At this point, they need to consider scaling up
Okay.
their data storage and processing power.
So how do they decide between vertical and horizontal scaling?
Well, vertical scaling is like adding more horsepower
Okay.
to your existing car, boosting the capabilities of a single machine.
It works well for a while,
Right.
but there's a limit to how much you can upgrade a single system.
Exactly. And that's where horizontal scaling comes in. You distribute the load across multiple machines, creating a network that can handle massive amounts of data.
And complex computations.
Yes.
Now, where does the cloud fit into all of this?
The cloud is like renting a fleet of high-performance vehicles whenever you need them,
Okay.
instead of owning and maintaining your own.
Right.
Cloud platforms like AWS, Azure, GCP
Yeah.
provide a vast infrastructure for data storage, processing, and management,
So they offered
Sure.
scalability,
and often a pay-as-you-go model.
which can be a huge advantage for growing businesses.
Absolutely.
So for our clothing retailer, the cloud could be a game changer
Absolutely.
in managing their expanding data landscape.
It opens the door to more sophisticated data architectures like the modern data stack.
Oh, that sounds impressive. What makes it so modern?
The modern data stack is like a high-tech factory for your data,
Okay.
with different components working together seamlessly.
Give us the grand tour. What are the key parts of this data factory?
First, you have the data lake,
Okay.
a vast repository where all raw data lands in its native format.
So think of it as the raw materials warehouse,
Yes.
where everything is stored before it's processed and refined.
Then we have the data warehouse,
Okay.
where the raw data is transformed, cleaned, and structured for analysis.
So this is where the raw materials are turned into finished products ready for consumption.
Data warehouses are optimized for fast querying and reporting,
Okay.
helping businesses extract valuable insights from their data.
You're saying it's like turning cotton into t-shirts.
Precisely. And finally, we have semantic models,
Okay.
which are tailored data views for specific departments or business needs.
So these are like customized clothing lines designed for specific customer segments.
Semantic models provide focused access to relevant data,
Yeah.
allowing different teams to analyze and interpret data in a way that makes sense.
For their particular function.
Exactly.
So the marketing team gets insights into campaign performance,
Yes,
while the sales team focuses on customer behavior.
exactly. It's about delivering the right data to the right people at the right time.
Now, this modern data stack sounds great for larger businesses
It does.
with complex data needs.
It offers a robust and scalable framework for managing and analyzing large volumes of data.
But what about businesses that are moving beyond traditional relational databases?
That's where things get even more interesting.
Okay.
We're seeing a rise in NoSQL databases,
Yeah.
which are designed to handle different types of data.
So NoSQL databases are like having specialized storage units for different types of clothing,
Okay.
from delicate silks to bulky winter coats.
But they provide flexibility in how you structure and store data,
Right.
which is crucial when you're dealing with diverse data formats.
So you might use a document database like MongoDB to store customer reviews,
Yes.
which are essentially text documents.
While a graph database like Neo4j could be perfect for mapping out complex relationships
between customers.
between customers' products and their social media interactions.
This brings us to the crucial question of data modeling.
Yeah.
How do we make sense of all this data, regardless of its format?
Data modeling is like creating a blueprint for your data world,
Okay.
defining relationships and ensuring consistency, even with flexible NoSQL databases.
We need to ensure that a t-shirt in the inventory database is the same T-shirt in the sales and marketing databases.
Exactly. Data modeling establishes clear definitions and relationships.
Yeah.
Regardless of where the data is stored or how it's structured.
So even in this more flexible world of NoSQL databases, we still need to maintain order and consistency.
Absolutely. And this leads us to an important debate.
Okay.
In the world of data architecture, the concept of data mesh.
Data mesh is like rethinking the entire layout of our clothing factory.
Instead of a centralized model with one massive warehouse data mesh, proposes a decentralized approach.
So instead of all the departments relying on one central data team, each team manages its own data domain.
This can lead to greater agility and ownership, but it also raises questions.
About data governance and consistency.
If each team is responsible for its own data, how do we ensure everyone is speaking the same language?
That's where data governance becomes crucial.
Absolutely.
In a data mesh environment.
It's like having a style guide for your data.
Okay.
Ensuring that everyone understands the definitions, standards, and quality expectations.
Data governance helps maintain consistency.
Yes.
And allows different teams to collaborate effectively.
Even in a decentralized model.
So choosing the right data architecture is not a one-size-fits-all decision.
It depends on your business needs, the type and volume of data you handle, and your overall goals.
For our clothing retailer, maybe a hybrid approach, combining elements of the modern data stack with some NoSQL databases, could be the ideal solution.
Exactly. It's about finding the right blend of technologies and approaches.
To create a data architecture that empowers your business.
As we move forward in this deep dive, we'll explore these concepts in more detail.
It will provide you with practical insights to help you navigate the complex world of data architectures and make informed decisions for your data journey.
Sounds good. So let's delve a little bit deeper into the practical implications of choosing specific data architectures.
So for instance, how does a company decide if they need a data lake or a data warehouse?
Think of it this way. If your data is like a vast library with books on every imaginable subject, a data lake is the entire library.
Okay.
While a data warehouse is like a curated collection tailored to specific research topics.
So the data lake is for storing everything.
Right.
While the data warehouse is for analyzing specific data sets.
Exactly. A company might use a data lake to store all of their customer interactions, from website clicks to social media mentions.
And then use a data warehouse to analyze customer purchase patterns.
Yes.
To optimize marketing campaigns.
Precisely. Data warehouses are built for structured data and efficient querying, making them ideal for business intelligence and reporting.
But what if a company needs to analyze both structured and unstructured data?
That's where a hybrid approach comes in, combining the power of a data lake with the analytical capabilities of a data warehouse.
So they could use a data lake to store all their raw data and then feed specific data sets into a data warehouse for analysis.
And with the advancements in cloud computing, setting up and managing these complex data architectures has become significantly easier.
So cloud platforms are like the foundation upon which these modern data architectures are built.
Absolutely. They provide the scalability, flexibility, and computing power needed to handle massive data sets and complex analyses.
Now let's talk about the practical implications of NoSQL databases.
NoSQL databases shine when you're dealing with data that doesn't fit neatly into rows and columns.
Like social media posts, sensor data, or user activity logs.
Exactly. These databases offer different ways to structure and store data, making them ideal for applications that require flexibility and scalability.
For instance, a social media platform might use a document database to store user profiles and posts.
Each user profile is stored as a document containing various fields like name, location, and a list of posts.
This structure allows the platform to easily query and retrieve user data based on different criteria.
And it can handle the constantly evolving nature of social media data, as new fields and data types can be added easily.
What about graph databases? When are they the right choice?
Graph databases excel at modeling relationships and connections between data points.
Like mapping out social networks, recommendation engines, or financial transactions.
Imagine a financial institution trying to detect fraudulent activity. A graph database could help them visualize connections between accounts transactions and individuals to identify suspicious patterns.
It's like connecting the dots to reveal hidden relationships and insights.
Now let's address the elephant in the room, data governance.
Okay.
Data governance is crucial regardless of the chosen data architecture.
Right. It's the glue that holds everything together, ensuring data quality, consistency, and security.
Data governance establishes clear roles and responsibilities for managing data throughout its life cycle.
It defines data definitions, standards and processes to ensure everyone is speaking the same data language.
Without proper data governance, even the most sophisticated data architecture can crumble.
It's like having a beautiful house without any rules or structure. Eventually, it descends into chaos.
Exactly. Data governance ensures that data is treated as a valuable asset, protected and used responsibly.
And in the age of data privacy regulations like GDPR,
Yeah.
data governance is no longer optional. It's a necessity.
Companies need to demonstrate that they're handling data responsibly and complying with regulations.
Failure to do so can result in hefty fines and reputational damage.
Absolutely.
Now let's move on to the people who make all of this happen, the data professionals.
Data professionals are the architects, engineers, and analysts who build and manage these complex data ecosystems.
They possess a unique blend of technical skills, business acumen, and communication prowess.
Data architects design the overall data architecture, ensuring it aligns with business goals and requirements.
Data engineers build and maintain the data pipelines, ensuring data flows seamlessly from various sources to its destination.
Data analysts extract insights from data, helping businesses understand trends, patterns, and opportunities.
And data scientists develop and apply sophisticated models and algorithms to solve complex business problems.
Data governance professionals ensure data quality, security, and compliance, upholding the integrity of the entire data ecosystem.
It's a collaborative effort requiring teamwork and communication across different departments.
And with the increasing demand for data professionals, it's a field ripe with opportunities.
But it's not just about technical skills. Data professionals need to be able to think critically, solve problems, and communicate effectively.
They need to understand the business context and translate technical jargon into actionable insights.
And they need to be adaptable and eager to learn as the field of data is constantly evolving.
Now let's talk about the challenges and considerations involved in designing and implementing data architectures.
Okay.
One of the biggest challenges is dealing with data silos.
Data silos occur when data is isolated in different systems and departments.
Making it difficult to get a complete picture of the business.
Right?
Breaking down these silos requires careful planning and integration efforts.
Another challenge is ensuring data quality.
Data quality issues can creep in at various stages, from data entry to data transformation.
And garbage in, garbage out.
Yes.
Poor data quality can lead to flawed analyses and bad decisions.
Implementing data quality checks and processes is crucial to ensure data accuracy and reliability.
Data security is another major concern.
Protecting sensitive data from unauthorized access and breaches is paramount.
Especially with the increasing number of cyber attacks and data privacy regulations.
Companies need to invest in robust security measures and establish clear data access policies.
Data integration is another challenge.
Bringing together data from various sources, often in different formats, can be a complex task.
Yeah?
It requires careful planning, the right tools, and a deep understanding of data structures.
Scalability is another important consideration.
As data volumes grow, your data architecture needs to be able to handle the increased load without compromising performance.
Right.
Cloud platforms offer excellent scalability, but it's important to choose the right services and configurations.
Performance is crucial.
Users expect quick responses to queries and reports.
Of course.
Optimizing data pipelines and choosing the right database technologies can significantly impact performance.
Cost is another factor to consider.
Building and maintaining a data architecture can be expensive. It's important to weigh the benefits against the costs and choose solutions that align with your budget.
Flexibility and adaptability are essential.
The world of data is constantly changing, with new technologies and trends emerging all the time.
Right.
Your data architecture needs to be able to evolve and adapt to these changes to remain relevant and effective.
Now let's shift our focus to the future of data architectures.
Cloud computing is already a dominant force, and it will continue to shape the data landscape.
Cloud platforms offer unparalleled scalability, flexibility, and cost-effectiveness, making them the foundation for modern data architectures.
Artificial intelligence, AI, and machine learning (ML) are transforming how we analyze and utilize data.
AI-powered tools can automate data processes, extract insights, and make predictions leading to smarter business decisions.
Data mesh is gaining traction as a decentralized approach to data management.
It promotes data ownership, accountability, and agility, empowering different teams to manage their data domains effectively.
Real-time data processing is becoming increasingly important.
Businesses need to be able to analyze and act on data as it's generated, enabling them to make quick decisions and respond to changing conditions.
The Internet of Things, IoT, is generating massive amounts of data from connected devices.
Wow.
This data needs to be collected, processed, and analyzed to gain insights and optimize operations.
Edge computing is bringing data processing closer to the source.
This can reduce latency, improve performance, and enhance security.
So data architectures need to be designed to support edge computing and enable data processing at the edge.
These are just some of the trends shaping the future of data architectures.
It sounds like a really exciting time to be working in data.
The field is dynamic and constantly evolving, offering exciting opportunities for innovation and growth.
But amidst all these advancements, some fundamental principles remain crucial.
Data governance, data quality, and data security are paramount, regardless of the technologies or architectures you choose.
These principles ensure data integrity, reliability, and trustworthiness, laying the foundation for sound decision-making and business success. So we've explored the intricacies of data architectures, from the foundational elements to the cutting-edge trends.
Yeah, it's clear that data is no longer just a byproduct of business operations.
It's a strategic asset
It is.
that can fuel innovation, drive efficiency, and unlock new opportunities.
But with all this talk about technology and architecture, it's easy to lose sight of the human element.
The people who make sense of the data,
Right.
who translate it into actionable insights.
Data professionals are the unsung heroes of the data-driven world.
They bridge the gap between complex systems and strategic decision-making.
They possess a unique blend of technical expertise, analytical thinking, and business understanding.
And they're in high demand,
Oh, yeah.
as organizations across all industries recognize the power of data.
Now, as we wrap up this deep dive,
Okay.
I want to leave you with a few key takeaways.
Go ahead, share your wisdom.
First, remember that choosing the right data architecture is not about finding the shiniest new technology.
Right.
It's about understanding your business needs, your data landscape, and your long-term goals.
So start by asking yourself,
Yes,
what questions are we trying to answer with our data?
exactly. What insights do we need to gain a competitive edge?
Once you have a clear understanding of your objectives, you can start evaluating different data architectures and technologies.
And don't be afraid to experiment and iterate.
Right.
There's no one-size-fits-all solution.
Second, data governance is not an afterthought.
No.
It's a fundamental pillar of any successful data strategy.
It's about establishing clear rules, processes, and responsibilities for managing data throughout its life cycle.
Data governance ensures data quality, consistency, security, and compliance,
Right.
laying the foundation for trust and accountability.
And third, invest in your data professionals.
They're the ones who will transform your data into valuable insights and drive business value.
Provide them with the tools, training, and support they need to thrive in this rapidly evolving field.
And foster a culture of data literacy across your organization, empowering everyone to make data-informed decisions.
The world of data is constantly changing, with new technologies and approaches emerging all the time.
Stay curious,
Yes.
embrace lifelong learning, and don't be afraid to challenge the status quo.
The possibilities of data are endless, limited only by our imagination and our willingness to explore.
Well said. And with that, we conclude this deep dive into data architectures.
We hope you found it insightful and helpful in navigating this complex world.
Do you have any topic that you would like to have explained?
Yeah!
Drop it in the comments.